Hello and welcome to the 2022 Duluth Primo Show. We're here at the depot in downtown Duluth, and we're about to take a little walk through the layout. It's early Saturday morning, so things are quiet. There aren't a whole lot of trains on the layout yet. We'll take a few still shots when the layout gets busier, but this is a good time to just show you the modules. Here's our layout. I'll pan over to show you the room, and then we'll start walking through the modules. We have 35 modules from 10 different owners here in Duluth this weekend. We're going to start over here in this corner. We have two really beautiful waterfront scenes that we've put together on the layout. This one here by John Zacharias, and this one here by A.J. Murphy. And we thought, being in Duluth, Minnesota, it was appropriate to have kind of a concentration of waterfront scenes. So here's AJ's The End. It's appeared at quite a few different Primo layouts over the years. AJ did a spectacular job on the details here. And we'll come back to this little piece here, BN Target, and this transition module from John. Here is the other riverfront or waterfront module. John calls this one Riverfront. We'll walk around the whole thing. Here you see, transition module. BN Target, we'll give it its due here at the end of the video. Gonna come down this way. This is a little transition piece we built in order to make the complete loop this time. Transition module from Mark Galadowitz. He re-scenicked it in time for this show. Here's a curve by Aaron, simply called Aaron's Curve, heavily vegetated. John Zacharias' FCA packaging. There's a little water tower there. I should have taken that off. And another short curve by John, and I'm blanking on the name for that one, but it's in the layout plan. Here's a grain silo module that has become John's. John's done a great job taking some modules that had sort of fallen by the wayside a little bit. He's updated them. Here's another transition module currently owned by John. This one is mine, Dinkytown. It's under renovation, so it doesn't look like much now. It's a prototype location in Minneapolis. Here we come into Dirty Donnie's and MOW by John again. Little Bend Local Works was built some time ago by a different person, but John Zacharias has updated it. Little Bend Local Works is a 90-degree curve. And this one is Flatland, which was actually one of the original Primo modules in our group sometime around 2006 or so, and John has updated it. John has been busy. This Y module was built and is owned by Ted Mislinski, based on a prototype location in Rosemont, Minnesota. Here's a kind of a Montana-based curve module owned now by John Zacharias, built by Guy Tonder. That's East Muir. Two modules now are relatively new to the group. Brian Mackert is putting a multi-piece module set together on a prototype location that will have some industrial areas, but the top and bottom of the module are complete, and we've put them together here. So this is a module set in progress, but being put to good use at this setup. This next one's a very complex module by Mark Galadowitz. Greenville Shops, prototype location on the B&LE, and it is a fully functioning locomotive works with a operating transfer table. Obviously the scenery is still in progress, but far enough along, you get a sense of where this module set's going. Coming around to the transfer table. And then that moves us into another transition module built by the well-known modeler Tom Gazier. And then that brings us to 7th Street, which is my module, Bob Sterner. And it's based on a prototype location on the Sioux Line in St. Paul, Minnesota. That curvy track in the real world was a transfer track to the Great Northern. There was actually a tunnel entrance to the module, which isn't on this module, but the telltales are there. Lafayette Avenue in St. Paul. A couple of warehouses which still exist today but don't look like that anymore. And 4-foot long and prototype that was 500 feet. Freight house, which was a busy place on the Sioux back in the day, and some LCL tracks. Gonna stop the video now and pick it up again from another spot.